ninth album, Crusade Zero, was released this year, back in January.
Yeah.
And since then, it's been almost 25 years since you started the band. How do you see the change or the development since then?
You're asking me about the beginnings and now?
Yeah.
It's like a long, long story. As you said, 25 years. So there have been lots of changes together. I mean, in the lineup as well as musically. It's a more, like, Hate today is a grown-up band with a very serious attitude. You know, it's the essence of our life, actually. We treat it 100% seriously. We put all our lives in it. So, yeah, you may say it's like life's work now for me. And back then in 1990, it was like a kind of teenagers' rebellion against the system, against the traditional way of life, against the Catholic Polish regime, if I may use such term, you know. So it was completely different. And yes, 25 years. It's a long time. 9 albums, a lot of touring, a lot of experiences, good and bad. But we have survived it. We have a new album, new lineup. This is actually our second tour in support of Crusade Zero, second European tour. Together with Belphegor and Vital Remains here. Mm-hmm. It's been great so far. I'm really satisfied with it. I'm really proud and happy about the band, and I feel fortunate that I have the band after so many years, and I still have energy and attitude and, you know, enough motivation to do it. And yeah, that's how it looks.
Okay, on the other hand, you usually give your albums a mystical name. But Crusade Zero was a little bit, for me at least, confusing, I would say. What was meant by it?
Crusade is all effort of humanity. It's like crusade, you know? All effort, all humanity's effort to survive, to really survive. And zero is the outcome. It's like the effect of it. I mean, it's going to end in ruin. That's how we look at it, you know? And it's like inevitable. So all the effort comes down to ruin, comes down to nothing. That's the meaning of the title.
You also write about really complicated themes, and not just about enslavement or darkness, suicide, and so on, but also about how the ancient cultures affected the religion we know today. So the question would be, how did you educate yourself on such subjects?
How? I mean, the source of knowledge, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, did you read it, study it?
Oh yes, definitely. I read a lot about different things, history, different cultures, different religions, different philosophical systems and stuff. Also, I'm truly interested in existentialism, if you know what I mean. Hate is all about this, but there are lots of different themes, lots of different plot topics here, and it depends on which album we're talking about, which song, etc. Anyway, yes, as you said, it's not very straightforward. I mean, this message is different from album to album. It's not so simple. Still, it's there for people to interpret it. You know, you interpret something like a song or a book or a poem or a film, using your own knowledge, using your own views. So it can be interpreted in different ways, and I don't want to just put one official interpretation of this or that.
Okay.
Yes, that's my attitude, at least. Mm.
You have a very distinct and recognizable sound.
Mm.
How did you create such atmosphere? And to me, it seems like too much calculation for the songs.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, I mean, it's as I said before, it's like it is always an individual judgment, you know, and in my ears, it doesn't seem too calculated. It's just what we do, and it's like a mixture of different. Of a few genres, I think, but mainly, of course, death metal and black metal, and some industrial stuff in it, and also some rock here and there. and some groovy stuff, and I'm sure it's gonna evolve further. It's next album will be different. For example, talking about next album, tonight we have performed two new songs, completely new ones. I mean, never published before. We decided to present them on this tour without really announcing them, just to see how we feel playing them, just to see how the reaction is also, and it means a lot to me because now it's like a different band when it comes to lineup. It's a pretty new lineup, as we've been together like for 1 year now with these people, so, or maybe 2 years, up to 2 years, let's say. So the atmosphere, there's very good creative atmosphere within the band now. We're making new songs. We have like 6 or 7 new tracks finished over a very short period of time, I think. So it's I'm really happy about it, and I can't wait to put them on record. And I'm pretty sure we'll do it 2016. I'm not sure if next album will be released next year. Maybe it will be 2017, but still, as I say, it's a great creative vibe within the band now, and I'm trying to make use of it, to make like 100% of it, And on this tour, we started playing new songs. Yeah.
Cool. Were you already involved in music before starting with Hate, or if I put it another way, what led to the musician you are right now?
Back then, I was very inexperienced. There were some teenage projects, and Hate was my first serious band.
Okay.
And to tell the truth, at the very beginning, it was not so serious. I mean, as I said, we had some kind of teenage rebellious attitude to it. So it was fun also. But over the time, in 2001, as far as I remember, we signed our first record deal, like a serious one, outside Poland, to an American label and then to some European ones. So we got this opportunity to go outside Poland to make our name internationally, and we're still doing it. We're still on this path.
What do you think about the band Behemoth?
What do I think about this band? Good friends of ours, first of all. Second, great inspiration too. Not just musically, but I would say more when it comes to determination and the balls that those guys have. I really admire it. So yeah, but when it comes to comparisons between us and Behemoth, they have always been here and there. I must say I don't care much about it. I'm really happy and proud of the music we do and the band that we have, and I don't see so many similarities, and yeah, that's how I look at it, at least. Of course, we come from the same say artistic background,
Yeah.
more or less. We come from Poland. We have same experiences, same knowledge about stuff, and we have also worked with same engineers, both at the studio and on concert. So yeah, there are some similarities when it comes to sound, definitely.
Yeah.
You can say it about all the Polish bands, actually. You know, there is something similar. There is something in common between all the bands that come from Poland. But generally, as I said before, I don't attach much importance to those comparisons. Truly.
Okay, so considering yourself the only constant musician in the band, Hate, do you usually write the material by yourself, or you get other more people involved in the process?
I always work with some guys to create what we do. I mean, for me, Hate is a concept, is something much bigger than just people in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is something that is continuous, something that really survived now 25 years. I think it will be at least 10 years more. So it's like life's work for me, but I also get other people involved in it, and we just do it together. And of course, I always come up with the main ideas. Then we discuss, we try to find the best arrangements for them. We make decisions sometimes together. Sometimes I make decisions, the most important ones maybe, about the band. But generally, it is a collective work. I mean, both in a rehearsal room, in studio, as well as on the stage, especially on the stage. So it's not just me myself, but it's me with the main ideas behind this whole concept, but other guys too, and they mean a lot to me. I mean, the others band members' input is really important to that. Definitely,
Okay,
has
so
always been.
jumping to a completely different topic, what do you think about the Polish metal scene compared to the others?
Well, I'm not an expert in this, believe me, because I don't observe it very closely. But what I see is that the Polish scene is really strong. Polish metal scene is really strong. It's like flourishing all the time. I mean, there are new bands coming year by year, you know, and it's true about death metal and black metal and some, say, other dark, extreme genres of music. And for example, these days we have another band, Mgła, MGLA, Polish band, black metal, total underground a few years ago. Now growing band, you know, which has some importance now internationally. So it's like it's always changing. It's always growing. Like, you know, new bands coming and what can I say? I'm proud of it. You know, I'm proud that I come from the same environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you so much for answering my questions.
Thank you.
And I enjoyed your show today. It
Oh,
was
that-
fucking awesome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.